Ladies and gentlemen, I can hear the words "let's go." We are almost ready. Yes, exactly. Could I at this time please invite one representative from each of our 10 bands, preferably dressed in something that we can identify your band with, onto the stage. And can I please ask you also to ensure you do not have any liquids on the stage when you're seated. Thank you.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. We've now come to the final results of today. And can I just welcome on the platform party, first of all, Tim Jones from Capital Promotions. Okay. John Doyle, one of our adjudicators. And Chris King. And finally, the President of SABA, Carrie Bolks. Okay. So firstly, I think we should hear from our adjudicators. So I think John has drawn the short straw, so he's going to come up and say some words. Okay.
Okay, good evening everyone. It's been a long day for, I'm sure, everybody. Can I apologise first of all for some of the comments, if they're a bit direct. We've been here since 8:15 this morning, so they're all very useful, but some of them be a bit more direct than they might have been at 9:30 this morning. I had the pleasure of listening to 17 bands last weekend play the same piece in the first section, and I'm just out of interest, has anybody in the room or heard the comments that I made last weekend in Blackpool? Has anybody had sight of or been told about what I said last weekend, 7 days ago? Because I just want to give you some insight, is that if I was a conductor and I was conducting a band on this piece, I would do everything I could possibly do to find out what happened in the previous competition in terms of what did the adjudicators say the week before about the piece I'm about to play, because it's so insightful when you hear those comments. And it's funny because quite a lot of the things I'm going to say right now is exactly what I said last week. So if you were listening to what I said last week, or you got wind of what I said last week, well done, good work. I said last week that the tempos are so important for this piece. If you go too fast and you can't play it because it's too fast for you. So if you, for example, stick at 138, but you can't play it at 138, and it's... Oh my God, they fell over then. And it's... I've not been drinking either, by the way. I've only had water all day. If it's 138, but you can't play it at 138, slow it down. Don't just stick at 138 and it's all messy, because ultimately you're going to get done for clarity. It's got to be clean and it's got to be detailed. That's so, so important. I said that variation 1 must not be too quick. It's got to be light. It says in the beginning of the score, lightness of touch, variation 1. Variation 2, not too slow. Yeah, you can't show rubato in a variation if it's too slow, because when you slow it down, it turns into a dirge. It's got to be light. It's got to be moving, variation 2. Variation 3 has got to be quirky and volatile, but not too quick that we don't get the detail. Detail is the key. Variation 4, the waltz, I said last weekend, this sorted all the bands out. It was the same today. The waltz really sorted the bands out, because the bands who could show kind of cheekiness, daintiness, really, that kind of stuff. I had visions of like being behind a bush and going, like this, like cheeky chappy. That's what it needed. Variation 5, the fugue, yeah? Not too quick, it's a fugue, but it needs to be controlled, all right? Can I say, in my roundup, the final thing, is after listening to 27 performances of this piece in 2 weeks, well, a week really, less than a week, 6 days, 27 performances in 6 days, I think Scotland will be fantastically represented in York, can I say? And we could, yeah. And I would say we could have easily sent any of the top 4 bands through to York, but you will do very well in York against the Northwest bands. I would even say you will probably beat quite a lot of the Northwest bands. It was that good today, the top 4. Finally, the last thing, we are off, myself and Chris, to have a nice big glass of Chardonnay or Shiraz. Enjoy your weekend. Take care. Thank you.
So we have 2 special awards. The first one is the Thomas Macaulay Memorial Trophy for Best Horn. And today that was awarded to the horn player with Kirkintilloch Kelvin. The Saba Medal for Best Instrumentalist is awarded to the bass trombone player of the Lochgelly Band. And now to the prizes. In third place, winning the John Cunningham Memorial Trophy, was the band, John number 10, Dalkeith Moncton Hall Colliery. Second place today, winning the Jim McCafferty Memorial Trophy, is the band drawing number 9, Lochgelly. And Lochgelly have an invite to represent Scotland at the national finals in York. And first prize, winning the Archie Smith Memorial Trophy, the Andy Smith Memorial Trophy for the winning conductor, medals for each band member, and a winner's banner. The band winning today with 192 points, John number 7, Kelvin.